Hello and welcome to this episode of Have You Seen Today? In advance, there will be spoilers. So, if you haven't seen Scream 6, go watch it, then come back. Because I'm going to talk about it. Because as you see from the title, Scream 6 had a wasted opportunity. Do you think?
Yes, I think so.
Did you miss me?
People are killed by a man or a woman in a ghost face mask. That is it.
And you don't know who it is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, spoilers. You prepared? Okay. At the start of the film, they show you the killer.
Yeah.
He takes off his mask, and you're like, that's the guy from Spider-Man. It's Flash from Spider-Man.
We both went,
He's the killer. They've done a brilliant idea of letting you know, the viewer, who the killer is, and then everyone else has to figure it out. That's what I think they should have done. But instead, he gets killed within the next scene by the actual Ghostface. And then it's like, who is it? And, well, I guessed.
You got a problem here, guy?
And I was right.
I guessed. I was right about one of them.
I was wrong about one of them, because this one, there are three.
Yeah.
So in Scream 1, you have the 2. In Scream 2, you have the 2. In Scream 3, you have 1. Random. Scream 4, you have 2. Scream 5, you have 2. And Scream 6, you have 3. So that's a few.
There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here.
Your favourite character in this film?
My favourite character? I think it would have, even though she's a bit annoying, it would have to be the one who's like the new Randy.
Oh, Mindy.
His
Mindy's
niece,
character.
Mindy. I just feel like, no, I don't know, maybe she had better lines. But when she's like, oh, I was right, or I was wrong, I just liked her. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel much towards the characters in this movie. I don't feel anything towards the sisters. Which is a shame.
Do you still feel something for Sydney?
Well, she wasn't in it. But
yes, but if she was
at the beginning of Scream, you're like, oh, you know, you wanted kind of wanted her to survive.
Well, if you've all seen the original Scream, the poster and everything was all focused around Drew Barrymore being the main character. Again, spoilers if you haven't seen Scream, the 1997 one. Drew Barrymore dies in the opening scene. Dead. You're like, oh my god, the celebrity, the main person, the main actor has died.
Yeah.
And then you got Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox and everything. And you start to grow over these films. You've grown to like these people and like, oh, they're going to survive. Yeah. And in the last one, which is this one, this is the steelbook of Scream 2022, Scream 5. They kill off Dewey, as in David Arquette's character. I
liked him more than I liked any other character, really. Yeah. So
he was like, when I first saw the trailer for the original Scream, I was like, he's the killer.
You're not scared, are you?
Straight away, he's the killer. Oh. And I was wrong, because he wasn't, and I was a child when that came out. So, but this one, to me, they could have done so much more. If you had known who the killer was and watched them go through and be a part of their group.
How they kind of planned it all and stuff. I would like to know that. I still would probably like to see an other side of Scream, of like all the killers planning the murder.
Yeah, I think if they'd done it where, in the scene at the start where Flash, let's call him Flash, he's on the phone to the Ghostface killer and he doesn't kill him, and you never see who that one is. It could be like, who is the guy masterminding it all?
Yeah.
Because you know he's a part of it and he's with them, and what's going to happen next, and who is he? That would be still like, who is it? But you still got like, he's next to you, he's going to kill you, be prepared.
Well, there were some good kills in this, I feel like, and there were some good tense moments.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed the ladder across the window.
That was quite
moment.
Intense.
I enjoyed the subway moment as well.
Yeah, because in again, spoilers, in that scene, there are two killers there.
Yeah.
And
it really threw you off the scent.
yeah, because you're like, oh,
what's his name?
it's him.
Ethan.
Let's call him Ethan.
See, this is the thing. We don't remember any of the characters' names.
Mindy.
Because they weren't important to us.
Is one called Sam?
Maybe.
The main character?
Tara.
What? Tara? Tara?
I think it's Tara.
Oh, that Jenna Ortega's character?
Yeah.
And
Who's
Sam, yeah,
whiny,
the
anyway.
Sisters. Yeah, the sisters. I understand why they wrote that with the character of her doesn't want to live in the past like her older sisters. Like, you always got to look out for each other. Always got to be, like, keep you safe and all that. But she's trying to live her life. I know these bad things have happened to her. But if you don't move forward and put things behind you, you're just going to be stuck in a rut.
Yeah. Well, and she also mentions that, like, her sister was out of her life for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't leave her alone.
Yeah.
I felt like it could be also so interesting if they actually let Sam become a ghost face properly.
Yeah.
Because they kind of lean towards it and they're like, oh, she's having feelings, and then she sees another vision.
So if you haven't seen this one, in that one, you find out that the original killer from, drum roll, this Scream, so Scream the original one, the original killer is her dad.
Yeah.
And she sees him in reflections. And in the fifth one, there was a lot of complaints about her seeing him. I know they got him back to do the parts and all this stuff, which is nice for him doing that. But I don't know. I don't think he should have had her seeing visions of him telling her, like, oh yeah, kill someone, it's in your blood.
Yeah.
And all that, because
But she sort of goes, oh, I might. No, I'm not going to. Oh, I might. No, I'm not going to. And it's like, either do or don't have this part in it. See, I think, for me, anyway.
Everyone forgets the real mastermind behind it all is Roman, the director, who got Stu and Billy to kill Sydney's daughter in the first one. Spoilers, again. And then he comes to kill her in the third one. And this is one thing. The killers are never arrested. They're always just shot in the head. Like, maybe keep one of them alive. Obviously, hurt them so they can't harm you.
And they wouldn't keep coming back.
And then you'd understand, like, you could, I don't know, go through a psychological
But
test
they've already
or something.
told them everything they need to know.
Yeah, it's like a normal ending, isn't it?
Yeah.
The baddie's going to win, so I'm going to tell you everything.
Yeah.
And then they don't
And then
win.
I'm going to die. I think that was disappointing to me about this. I know it is like the sixth film and it's like, but it was disappointing to me that it ended up in the same way.
Yeah.
Because you could have gone other ways with it.
Okay, so what was your favourite scene in Scream 6?
Probably when they're going across the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that was... No, I'd say for me, the opening scene when he's on the phone to the killer and then he opens the fridge. And,
Oh, yeah.
And his roommate's there. I liked the opening scene because I had hope. I thought it was going to be something else.
I hear you're a horror fan.
It's been said.
You're very good at guessing the ending, so it's disappointing to you when you're right. I don't know. Well, does it ruin the film if you can guess what's going to happen?
I like to be proven right, and I normally am, which is...
Okay, maybe it's not a problem.
It's... I'd like it to be someone a part of the group, someone that you definitely wouldn't expect.
The core four.
Oh, that was so stupid.
That annoyed me because they're not even the core four. Like, it's probably Sydney, Dewey, and Gail. And who else?
It was Randy, but he died in number 2.
And Randy. That was probably the core four. But I feel like they were trying to make a lot of things a thing in this.
The whole bit when they're talking about films and like, oh, what's your favourite Nightmare on Elm Street? The first one. I was like,
I do think young people talk like that, though, sometimes.
So, overall, we would buy it on 4K just to complete the collection and we'll watch it again.
Yeah. I'll watch it again. I think maybe watching the 2 in succession will be...
Yeah, I guess so. That could be better.
Better.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to watch the original ones and then to that.
No, because the original ones are better.
You just get disappointed. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.
Goodbye forever.
It's back! Thanks for watching our episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and you can watch the next video somewhere around here.